Hey there, and welcome to this explainer. Look, if you're laser-focused on organizational health and actually keeping your absolute best people around, you are definitely in the right place today. We are going to unpack a highly specific HR metric from our source material called Attrition Qualification-wise. I know it sounds a little technical right off the bat, but trust me, it's a real game changer that will completely shift how you view employee turnover.
So let's jump straight into the central mystery we're trying to solve from the source data. Which qualification group had the highest drain of talent? Because here's the thing, when employees leave, it's rarely just random. We aren't just sitting around asking how many folks left. We're asking a super precise, strategic question about exactly who left us.
All right, Section 1, the talent drain.
Notice the specific language the source uses here? The drain of talent. It doesn't just call it a polite departure or turnover. Actually, it's exactly what it sounds like, a drain, like a massive leak in a bucket. That word really validates the real everyday pain points of HR leaders, you know? When your highly qualified individuals leave, a vital resource is literally draining away from your company.
Moving right along into Section 2, defining attrition qualification-wise.
Let's look at the specific tool we need to solve this whole mystery. The source defines attrition qualification-wise as the total attrition of organization categorized by key highest educational qualification. So in plain English, we're basically taking every single person who packed up their desk and we're sorting them into buckets based entirely on their education.
That phrase right there, categorized by key highest educational qualification, is absolutely crucial. Educational background is our magnifying glass for this investigation. We're not categorizing these folks by their age or what department they worked in. We are entirely isolating their highest educational achievement. And why do we use this specific magnifying glass, you might ask? Well, the source explicitly gives us the core purpose, to know the attrition among the employees with particular key highest educational qualification. By slicing the data this way, we can see if a particular group, say employees with master's degrees or maybe those with highly specialized technical certifications, is jumping ship at a faster rate than everyone else. It tells us exactly who is walking out the door, giving us a highly targeted profile of our talent loss.
Okay, Section 3, tracking the data timeframes.
Now we're getting into the mechanics of how we spot these trends. According to the source, this metric is fundamentally measured as a ratio. And that is so important because it allows you to instantly compare the scale of the problem. Like, are you losing 3 times as many employees with advanced degrees compared to those with standard bachelor's degrees? Seeing it as a ratio instantly reveals the comparative severity of the drain.
But you can't just look at it once. The source details 3 progressive timeframes you need to track: monthly, quarterly, and yearly. Think about it. A weird spike in one single month? That might just be an anomaly. But when you track that same ratio over a quarter, and then over a full year, boom. You start to see undeniable long-term patterns about exactly which qualification group is consistently walking out the door.
Which brings us to our final part, Section 4, solving the mystery.
We'll right back to that massive question from the start. Which qualification group had the highest drain of talent? By taking this specific metric and actually tracking those ratios over those 3 timeframes, you completely replace guesswork with hard precision. You literally find the exact location of the talent leak.
Which leaves us with one final, incredibly important thought to chew on. Do you actually know what your organization's qualification ratios look like monthly, quarterly, and yearly? I highly challenge you to take this framework, apply it to your own workforce, and find out exactly where your talent is draining. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and hey, good luck holding on to your most valuable people.